Now that I'm on the other side of depression and I work with my clients, my clients make me emotional all the time because they come to me with this weight that we were talking about, this cloak, and they're like, life is so hard and I'm just so exhausted. And when they say that they're tired, I know what they mean. It's like that soul tired. And the step to getting out of that is so simple, but it feels so complex and so difficult. So I wish I could kind of give everyone this magic potion to see how simple the steps are. It just takes them having the courage and the will to go against themselves because they will have to go against their thoughts and their emotions. And that's what makes it hard. But once you do, when you start creating new actions and outcomes, then your brain starts saying, okay, we didn't die. Maybe we can let go of this old programming, and things just start showing up in life, new people, new opportunities, and I just want everyone to know that it even as hard as it seems and for as long as it seemed hard, the alternative is in reach. It's not just an opportunity is awarded to lucky people. Everyone is as lucky as they're willing to believe that they are.
Mm. Okay, well, now we can't go anywhere for a minute. She's just knocked so much out of the park. Um, you touched on it earlier about people on their deathbed, and there's surveys out there where they said, we've surveyed 10 million people on their deathbed, and these are the top 5 things that they've all, where it seems to be averaged out, right? Where people say, like you said, you know, I wish I hadn't have worked so much. I wish I had have taken that chance. I wish I would have done that instead of stayed safe. And that soul tired. People think that they're sleep deprived or they're exhausted or they're working too much, but it is your soul that is exhausted sometimes, right? I mean, that feeling when your soul is weary and you're like, I could sleep for a week and it wouldn't matter, right? Because it's not my body that's tired; it's my soul. And I love that you said that, and I love that you are more powerful than you know. It's like I think it comes back to that fear thing, that anger, that hate, that control of what's happening in the world right now. And historically, with first daughters, you work with first daughters. That's in there, but gosh, don't you just see that the world just kind of trying to camp us down and keep ourselves from rising up? Don't you feel a weirdness out there from that?
So my perspective, because I believe everything is happening for us, and I do have this relationship with a higher power, I feel like I don't know why everything is happening, but everything that's happening is supposed to be happening. And sometimes, because I know from my own experience, I needed to experience extreme pain before I moved towards change. Maybe this pain that is being brewed up is designed to wake people up to wanting something more with a real kind of passion to move into, because we all want the same thing. We want to be able to sustain ourselves. We want our loved ones to be taken care of. We want to feel connected and happy and joyful and abundant and all of those things. So the foundational desire is the same. It's just that the conflict that we're experiencing is just a magnification of the conflicts that we have in our lives. So the whole be the change you want to see, I think it's really easy to point the finger and look outwards. But if you're looking at what, like the wars out there and you're complaining, look at the war in your family, look into your relationships. Are all of them peaceful? If they're not, then be responsible for shifting that, because as we're shifting on an individual basis, we're raising consciousness. So I do think that I try to, sometimes I get pulled into the drama, but when I can and when I'm able to ground myself and meditate, I'm like, you know what, everything is in perfect divine order. And the only thing I have control of is this vessel and whatever I'm showing up as or feel led to do. And that's where I'm going to put my energy.